the first BYU career goal for Ellie Walbruch. Mozingo scores again.
Welcome back to BYU Sports Station. We are live in Studio B on a game night or a
ball night.
A ball night.
It's huge, Spence. Like when the women's soccer schedule came out, this was a big fat circle.
Yeah.
The biggest circle for me, at least.
Absolutely.
The defending national champs in the house.
And they're still ranked #1. UCLA visits Southfield tonight. First #1 at Southfield in 5 years. And to help us break down the matchup are two former UCLA players who have transferred to BYU, and Ellie Walbruch and Brecken Mozingo. Welcome to BYU Sports Nation.
What's up, guys?
On just a super exciting day for BYU women's soccer.
Oh, yeah.
How do you handle the emotions of a game like this? We'll get into the dynamic of you transferring, but like just preparing for #1. Ellie, what's that like for you emotionally?
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. I've know all the girls on the team, and I know Brecken knows only like a few left, right? But I was with them last year. We won a national tournament, and it's awesome, and it's awesome to have them back at Southfield at my new home.
So is it weird? Is it fun? What are the emotions like?
Mixed emotions,
Yeah.
but I think mostly I'm super excited to have them here and to show them the incredible atmosphere that Southfield has, because I know it's different at their home because they don't really have that. But we have amazing fans, and they're going to feel that tonight for sure.
Brecken, you've played in a lot of high-pressure games, right?
Yeah.
But have you encountered one like this as a former UCLA player and they're #1 on your home?
It's like a little personal, right?
It is a little bit personal, but like she said, like I don't have a ton of like teammates or friends on that team anymore, because I feel like a whole new generation is like come into play. This being my 5th year, and most of my class within UCLA all graduated or transferred to have grad years at different schools. But honestly, like even regardless, having the #1 team here at Southfield is just an awesome feeling. It's great that they even came to Southfield and said, you know what, yeah, like instead of having us come over to, LA, they're coming here to Provo, which is awesome.
Because you played them in the spring a couple years ago, I want to say,
Yeah.
something, right?
And that game was nerve-wracking for me. If you would have had me on here like 2 years ago, I would have been like, yeah, I'm honestly like really nervous. Like I have the same coaching staff, all my friends are on there, but now it's more like, okay, we're playing the #1 team. Obviously, I did transfer from there, but it's a great opportunity to play a great competition.
We'd be stoked if you were unranked, but you're #7.
Yeah.
Like, BYU's really good. You're super senior heavy, a lot of reinforcements as well, like yourself, Ellie, and Allie Fryer and Aaron Bailey and so on that are young with this team. How are you feeling about this group, Ellie, and what you guys could do tonight, which is pull off technically an upset, but hey, at home it's hard to beat BYU.
Yeah, we have a lot of leaders on this team like Brecken, Liv Wade, our whole senior class. They have really helped the younger class just prepare for this match. Obviously, it's a #1 team, but has helped prepare for the earlier ones we have played too. So we're super excited to play, and we have great leaders on this team and a super depth. So we're ready.
How much have you been, I guess, asked for advice as to how UCLA plays and what they do and personnel? Like, have you been heavily involved in coaches' preparation and meetings and whatnot?
I mean, yeah, I think so. We did scout yesterday, and it was super crazy to see I know all those girls. I know what their weaknesses are. I know what their strengths are. So, I mean, we kind of have the upper hand because I know all of them. But, yeah, I mean, Izzy came to me after practice yesterday and was like, tell me about their forwards. And I was like, okay, Izzy, this is what they're not good at. This is what they're good at. You got it. But, yeah, I think I've had a lot of help.
Brecken, how are you feeling about this group this year? Because this is a battle-tested group that's 2 years ago was in the national championship game and last year went to the Sweet 16 and took down Stanford. Like Spencer said, you've been in a lot of these type of games. How are you approaching this one in particular?
Well, I mean, obviously you have to pay them respect. They're the #1 team in the country, and they did all that they did last year, and that's something that you can't just disregard. But at the same time, on the mental standpoint and mental strength, you gotta just calm yourself and say, hey, this is just another match. Even though they're #1, yeah, you have to give them respect that they're gonna be a good team. They're gonna be athletic, and they're gonna have very technical, savvy players. But at the end of the day, you just gotta show up and play to your best ability and bring the talents you have and just be you on the field.
What does BYU do best at this point? If you had to pinpoint one tactic or one skill or just one advantage that BYU has against most teams? What does BYU do best right now? Both of you can answer it.
Yeah.
Brecken, we'll start with you.
We always pride ourselves on our press. That's something that our coaches ingrain in our heads. Like, you guys are so good at the press. We got to make sure that that's one of our strengths going throughout all the season.
Yeah.
Obviously, we'll have a starting point, but hopefully by the end of the season, we'll be, you know, top notch with that. But I think that would be our greatest strength.
I think another one is everyone on the team are goal scorers. I mean, we have our front line, our midfielders, but also our back line. We like to score goals, and I think we outscore our opponents a lot of the time, and we strive ourselves on that, is scoring. And we will find opportunities tonight, and we will put them in the back of the net.
You don't have to ask, Laveni and Izzy to get involved. They're like, please, I will come up and fire a rocket if needs be. You mentioned the scouting report. Give us a sense of what some of the strengths are for UCLA that has your attention.
I think one of their main strengths is their back line. They are super experienced. They have national team players, obviously, all on the back line. So I think just something super important for us tonight is to create our opportunities behind the back line and finish them once we get them.
Yeah, Brecken, I mean, you've offered some insight into this as well, but like when you are preparing, not just for like a team, but knowing like you're going to go one-on-one with certain athletes, like how much preparation goes into who you're anticipating you will match up with on an individual basis?
Like kind of just preparing myself mentally to go against one girl like the whole game.
Yeah, like do you anticipate that you're going to be marked by one or two people, and like does that change how you prepare for a certain game?
Not like when I was younger, like maybe yes, but in college I'm just like everyone's going to be good. I don't like consider myself like a Kayla Coulihan type of girl, like to just show up and be like, okay, I'm going to be mad mark this game, you know. I just kind of show up and I'm like, okay, whatever happens, happens, and I'm just going to do my best regardless. And I feel like some teams, like I've felt that, like being man marked, or, you know, we've had multiple girls actually on this team, whether through the last few years or this year, who has experienced that as well. But mentally, like I just prepare myself to just do my best, you know. That's all you can do at the end of the day.
Well, good luck tonight. Let's give you all the BYU Sports Nation karma we can offer you.
Yes.
Because it's going to be a ton of fun, and the crowd's going to be nuts.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be one of those nights.
You
Brecken,
feel it?
You've seen it.
Do
Ellie,
you
you've
feel
seen
the crowd when it's like this?
Yeah.
We played USC 2 years ago, and we had the whole student body like basically come, and it was amazing. We had an upset there.
Yeah,
too.
yeah, indeed.
A team from LA came and lost at South Field. That's what we hope for again. It's what we hope for again. Well, thanks for coming in. Good luck tonight.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
And you can watch it on Big 12 now on ESPN Plus, 10 Eastern time. Number 1 UCLA, number 7 BYU. One of the biggest regular season matches ever at South Field tonight. Let's go, baby.